Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So Chris recently had this photo printed out of me and asked me if I would make him a 3D printed photo frame to hold it. I ended up making 3 different photo frames because there were other photos that I wanted framed as well. I started the design process by sourcing images from Pinterest and then creating mood boards with them for inspiration. I then made a few concept sketches of frames and this cartoony sketch of surf perch in their natural habitat just for fun. The fish I'm holding in the photograph is a surf perch after all. I then started 3D modeling the photo frames in Fusion 360 using the sketches I made as a rough guide for the designs. The first frame that I 3D modeled was the tropical inspired frame. In order to 3D model the Monstera leaves, I started by creating a 3D sketch of the leaf profile. By the way, when I say 3D sketch, I mean that this box for 3D sketch is selected and that I've moved my lines or splines in such a way that they don't lie flat in one 2D plane. I then added ribs on the inside of the leaf and moved them around to create a 3D wireframe structure. I then created surface bodies using the patch tool and my 3D sketch. I then created a 2D sketch by projecting the profile of the leaf. I then extruded the sketch, switched to the surface workspace and deleted the top face, and then used the trim tool to cut off the excess border around the leaf shape. I then used the stitch tool to create a solid body from all the surfaces. And then finally I created a 2D sketch of all the cutouts for the leaf, and then extruded the shapes out of the leaf. I used a similar technique to 3D model the other leaf shapes, and then the rest of the frame I mainly made 2D sketches that I extruded into solid bodies. The next frame that I 3D modeled was the ocean fishy frame. I started by inserting a canvas image of my fish sketch. I then created a sphere in the Create Form workspace, and then manipulated the form to make it look more like a teardrop fish shape. I then used the body split tool to cut the form in half. I then made a 2D sketch of the top fin, the tail, and the lips. I then extrude the profile of the lips out of the main fish body, and then extruded a solid body of the lip profile. I then created a sketch by projecting the curve in front of the main fish body, and then creating a profile around that curve in order to cut the rest of the fish lip shape out. I then used the fillet tool to round out some of the edges so that they would look more like fish lips. I extruded solid bodies of the top fin and tail, and then used the fillet tool to round out the top of the fin and tail edges. For the eye, I created a sphere in the Create Form workspace and then manipulated it to look more oval. After that, I drew this line and used the split body tool and the line to split the oval form. I then extruded the flat surface of the oval to create a domed cylindrical form. I then made an offset plane using the flat surface of the eyeball. I then used the plane to cut the body to make the eye pupil shape. To make the side fin, I started by creating an angled plane and then an offset plane from the angled plane. Then I made a 2D sketch on the offset plane of the side fin profile. And then extruded it. I wasn't happy with its orientation, so I moved it. I then made a copy of the main fish body and used it to cut its form out of the side fin using the Combine tool and selecting the cut option. I then made a 3D sketch and used the Project and Include 3D to project the edges of the curved facet of the fin, and then made a 3D wireframe structure around it. After that, I used the patch tool and the 3D wireframe sketch to make surfaces. And then used the stitch tool to stitch the surfaces together. I then deleted the curved facet of the fin and combined all the surfaces into one body using the stitch tool. And finally, I rounded out the fin's edges with the fillet tool. I then made recesses in the fish body so that a magnet, the eye and fins could be slotted in after the parts get 3D printed. The rest of the frame was made by extruding 2D sketches and using the fillet tool. As you can probably tell, the final frame design was heavily inspired by this retro Polaroid camera. 3D printing everything took a really long time. I had to reprint the main part of the Polaroid-inspired frame because it warped during the print. I got a successful print by adjusting the frame in Fusion 360, printing it in a different orientation, adding a brim to the print edge, and increasing the bed temperature to 70 degrees Celsius. It took 2 hours longer than the previous failed print, but it came out looking very nice. Other parts I had to reprint were the inner frame of the ocean fishy frame. The first print created gaps between the top and bottom photo edges. I had to adjust its size a bit in Fusion before reprinting. printed the orange stripe of the retro frame in a lighter orange because the first orange wasn't contrasting enough with the pink, in my opinion. I reprinted the base of the tropical inspired frame because I felt that the colors were too busy with a photo in the frame. So I opted for colors that would blend in more with the rest of the frame design. When all of the parts were finally printed, I assembled everything, mostly using super glue. Here you see me inserting magnets into a frame back and frame stand. The frame stand can be swapped out for a longer or shorter one so that the frame can be laid in either portrait or landscape orientation. The frame back attaches to the main body of the frame with magnets as well. Here are my completed frames. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!